Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, the epic battle is finally over, and now they need to rescue the hostages, which might be more of a pain than the creatures they just battled. So the epic battle is over, the multi-session battle where they were fighting, well, pretty much everything at once, and let me tell you, it's really important for you, as the GM, and the players, to know what you like when you're playing this game, because in the end, it is a game. And as I've said before, for me, these epic battles with multiple waves where everything is bleeding, that is what I enjoy. I enjoy it for the challenge, I enjoy it for the pacing, I enjoy it that it actually makes the PCs really think about what they're doing, and they can't just like throw fireball after fireball, and they have to really think of tactics and placement, and often the party gets split up. For me, it's a lot of fun. And the nice thing is that these guys really like it too. They definitely enjoyed it. I saw them pull out tricks and use abilities I didn't even know they had. I didn't know that Atron could cast haste that many times. And you know what? It was surprising for me too. So everyone had a good time. Now, again, this isn't something you can do every single session because then it becomes a little too much. Like anything, it has to be special. And also you can't just, bleed every encounter. But I do feel that it is very important that you as a GM know what you enjoy to do. And you as the GM also know what the players like to do to make sure that you put it into the game. And even better, if you both enjoy the same thing, well then make sure you put it into the game. On the flip side, if there's things your players don't enjoy, make sure you try to limit that. One thing I've noticed that players definitely don't seem to enjoy so much sometimes is detective work or just too much mystery. Like a little bit of mystery here and there is okay, but if it gets too bogged down with tons of role-playing and note-taking and things like that, it can really just get, arduous. Now again, some systems are better for that type of gameplay than others. There's a lot of board games that are excellent for that. But you know what? Pathfinder and D&D, they're really combat games. They don't really talk about it, but at the end of the day, that's what they are. They have a lot of combat. There's a main portion of combat in the game. If you don't do combat ever, I guess you can finish the game and play it that way, but it's really not designed that way. So, you really need to have combat, and people who play these games often want to have combat. So make sure that you have the combat. So really what I like to do is try to mix up the combat. I try to have different types of combats, different types of scenarios, different types of environments, things like that. So if you're going to have combat, at least mix it up. As for quick news this week, Jewel of the Indigo Isles, 4 books. That's right, 4 books just came out. Now, these are the pre-release books. It's not complete, but it is enough for you to get started and actually play the game for Pathfinder. What do we got here? Well, we got a few. First of all, we've got the free player's guide, and that comes with Rumplank, an entire gazetteer for a really cool town, amazing map, amazing pictures. That's totally free. Get that at battlezoo.com. And heck, even if you play 5e, you'll enjoy it. And the 5e version of the Player's Guide will be coming out in a few weeks for free for those people as well. The actual adventure itself, Jewel of the Indigo Isle, the first adventure is out. And it's like 150 pages, something like that. And that's just the first adventure. And let me tell you, they get bigger after the first one. So this is going to be a really, really detailed, massive, great adventure. I think you're all going to enjoy it. That is out now. And if you pre-buy it, you'll get the adventure, and then you'll get part 2 and then part 3. The Indigo Isles character guide, which has 7 new ancestries that you can play from the Indigo Isles. Plus, we're going to keep expanding it. We're going to add more and more to it. This should be about a 100-page book in the end. That is out now, and you can get that at battlezoo.com. And then the last thing we are including, if you get the Jewel of the Indigo Isles, is the interactive maps, where you can turn on and off all the grids, all the traps, and all the tags on all the maps. So this way, if you want to export it for, use in your VTT or your personal game or what have you. Those of you who subscribe to Paizo are very familiar with these interactive maps, but those of you from 5e might have never have seen these before. But yeah, it's a little tool that we have where you can actually use the maps, very high resolution, and then you can turn things on and off. So if you wanted to show the map without the grids, you can. If you wanted to show the map to your players with all the tags and the secret doors taken off, you can. So you can just, adjust the maps on the fly, export them, and then use them however you want. And that is part of the adventure, and the maps will be continued to be added as more and more maps are added. And let me tell you, I think there's something like 40 or 50 maps at the end. This thing is a gigantic adventure. So make sure you check that out. Brand new website, battlezoo.com. And whatever you buy now, you'll just keep getting the updates. And then those of you who are into 5e, that version will be coming out very, very soon. Again, we always do the Pathfinder version first. The 5e version is actually mostly done. We just have to do the layout and a little bit of final fine-tuning and testing, and that will be coming out. And those of you who are interested in the Foundry module, that is also being worked on. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode.
Last we left off. After the performers broke into Fortune's Hall, they performed an indecipherable ritual that attracted the attention of every Fae in the establishment. After a bloody, brutal brawl, the performers bounced the boisterous bullfrogs from the building. Now they need to discover what was really happening at the Fae-focused Fortune's Hall, and what is going on back in Willowside. Have the performers saved the casino or doomed it? Will they get to the bottom of the goings-on in Willowside? Find out on this week's episode of A Roll for Combat's 3-Ring Adventure!
Nice use of B alliteration.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just trying to be all I can be.
So I think everything's dead. Everyone has been saved. Is there anyone left? Did you kill everything? I can't remember. Looks like there's nothing.
We were.
Looks
we
like
didn't
there's
kill the innocents. There's a lot of them.
One got away to come back and haunt us in a later, quest, I'm sure.
Oh, did it? No, I think
no,
he came
no.
back.
I mean, maybe.
Well, you don't know. You don't know.
We were only watching the back of the building, so who knows?
That's true.
I think it was the one that I was chasing around for a while that kept using hideous laughter, and finally I just decided to just not worry about it, and so it sustained that for however long that happened.
Oh, that was funny. Now I remember that, is that it would hit you and run away, and you almost ran around the entire building trying to chase it.
I mean, I was definitely laughing.
I think we were all laughing.
Not me.
Darius is never...
It was pretty hideous, but...
Darius is never having fun ever again. He's permanently grumpy.
Sad until Ahara comes back.
Well,
We're all sad until Ahara comes back.
It's because you're a Scorpio now.
What? I'm not sad. I don't know who she was. Who's this Lahara person? Oh, the dead sister? Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about that? Sorry.
Curse of death.
Goodbye. New character.
She's not dead.
She's absolutely dead.
She's captured in a stasis field.
I still think we should have weekend at Bernie to Sarah.
She left a corpse. If you leave a corpse,
No,
you are
she's
dead.
Not a corpse.
She's
just a
not
body.
dead. She
The
actually
body
isn't.
is not rotting, right?
No. In fact, she did leave a corpse. But
Yes, it's a corpse.
her soul is trapped. So it's
Doesn't mean
actually...
she's not dead.
No, she's
Being dead is
Beetlejuiced.
when your soul is not
She's
in your body.
Beetlejuiced. It's actually worse than death. Because she's neither dead nor undead. She's trapped in a soul gem, so she can't even go to the afterlife.
She's
Are any
just
of
a
you having
ghost in a soul gem. I mean,
No, that's her soul. Her soul's in the soul gem. She's stuck there.
I'm still waiting for the hag to appear and just be like, "Take this back, please."
And that's
will not
Atron's
stop
mom.
talking to me.
It's Atron's mom now has your girlfriend in it. It's really messed up if you think about it.
Yeah.
That is really messed up, man.
These are the days of our lives.
I guess she really didn't want
It is
you
like
to
a soap
date
opera.
her.
Atron even throws looks around like, yes,
And if you think about it, these are the days of our lives.
Like sands in an hourglass. No one will get those jokes. Anyhow,
I got it.
here's what we do.
Well,
We
we're
smash
old.
the soul gem.
Yeah.
And then Ahara comes back with the ghost archetype.
the thing is,
No.
Oh, wow.
you don't even have that gem. You don't even know what's going to happen.
We have no idea.
Maybe Atron will just put it in their pocket and then just carry her around with them forever.
No. We'll make a new body for Alhara. One made of golem chunks.
Ew.
Oof.
Gross.
Wow.
We'll turn
Darius.
her body into a golem cyberpunk.
Oh, I mean,
will she
that's a
get
thing,
a
right?
cool mohawk?
She actually always wanted to be
I
part
know.
golem, so,
She was very excited about that when we learned about that technology.
yeah.
well...
We have the books. We have the knowledge.
We could, yeah, maybe if you ever rescue her, we make a golem body.
Oh,
put
we're
her
doing
in
that.
The golem
We
body,
are
and
rescuing
then-
her.
Damn, that actually would be pretty damn cool.
Is there an
Then-
ancestry to be a golem?
Sort of.
Well, you could be
And,
golem, like golem
you know, I actually have this power
parts.
called Mark Sifter. I could have him write it real quick.
I summon into existence these
I
rules.
literally could write this, so we now have it, and it works, and it would be pretty damn close to canon.
Ahar, we've turned you into a living dungeon. That's your
Wow.
ancestry.
Whoa, that's even better. That would be cool.
Oh my gosh, if you do reincarnate on her and then
You're an
try
Aeon Tower.
and then roll randomly with the Battle Zoo ancestries and see what wacky thing she turns into.
Oh,
That would be
no.
amazing. You're the one of the Aeon Towers. That would
Yeah,
be
my girlfriend is
amazing.
this Aeon Tower. I've
I mean,
never
my
done
girlfriend was the moon, so
anything. Yeah.
That is, and then we could do a Starfinder, because that's what happened in my Starfinder podcast. We had 4 players, and then someone died, and then we got Seth in, and then we had 5, and then by the end because then what's his name came back, Chris's character, so we just added a 5th player to the to that, and then someone else played Chris. Seth played Chris's character.
Oh, yeah.
And Chris played a new
Right.
character, so we can have someone else play Alhara, and then you can still play Steel Scale. Everyone wins.
not that I want
Oh.
anything bad to happen to Hap, but I kind of want to see
What?
Lauren play Alhara and just see what a horrible caricature Alhara turns into.
Oh my goodness.
I'm Alhara. I flip and punch.
Now we get like Jessica to play Alhara. That would be funny. She'd probably do a good job.
Of course you would.
Maybe some curse where our personalities, switch bodies, so everyone has to act out somebody else.
Or if I can get Savannah Broadway to play her, she'd be good.
Well, Savannah's awesome.
Yeah, she's really good. Anyhow, everyone's dead. I took them off the map because they took up so much space. You go. People are scattered. Now what?
We should
Now we
look through the building to make sure we are clear.
tell everyone that it's over and we can help those
Yes.
who are hungry.
Oh, I can do that. I'll run around and tell everyone. And Steel Scale, without waiting for an answer, will start running counterclockwise around the building, running up to every humanoid person she sees and being like, "Hey, it's safe to go inside, it's safe to go inside," and then run
No, it's
off
not.
to the next one.
It's
before.
not.
No, that's what she was pretty sure was happening.
No.
Safe to go
And-
inside,
and
it's
she
safe
should
to go inside.
become huge too and just scare everyone. Be like, hey everyone, it's totally okay to come back in. Don't worry about it.
Metal lizard demon.
Oh, there's actually, there's no reason for her to stay any smaller than that. She's outside. She got plenty of room to move around.
She's like just gigantic dragon
just
running around. It's
tromping
okay,
around.
everybody. Don't worry about me. I'm just a huge dragon in armor and who knows what. Oh, don't worry about the flames coming out of my back. That's just some steam from the output of my metal armor alchemist crap.
Or all the cabbage, I mean.
Her
Or
tail's,
the
like,
cabbage.
flicking around, knocking trees over, downing fences, and smashing carts full of cabbage, just just causing a ruckus.
Well, the good news is most of these people know who you are because you're Steel Scale, and all these people are from the town, so they recognize you. For better or for worse. You can go get everyone Steel Scale, and most people are kind of in the area. It'll probably take you like a good hour to round up everyone. What is everyone else doing?
We gotta clear this building.
Yeah, Atron wants to go inside
Yeah.
and check the building.
I'm going to help everyone secure the whole area and get everyone wrangled up and assess their physical state.
Well, there's the building. You can see it. Looks pretty empty. There's
Okay.
a hallway to the south of you into the building.
We should assume that there could still be something in here.
Sure.
Steel Scale, we're going inside.
Oh, Steel Scale's long gone.
No. Well, I'd still scream.
You see her like flying.
go inside. You can totally go inside.
So you walk down the hallway, And
Yep,
sure
open
enough-
every door.
All right. Well, let's see. You hold on. We'll actually open some doors because there are things in these rooms.
That's when the noxious gas trap went off.
Could be. You walk in and you open a door, and it's a gambling room. Card tables, 4 chairs. Looks like there was a game that got interrupted. They were in the middle of it, and the place is in chaos. That's all you see in that room.
Okay.
I'm
Next
assuming.
room, let's go.
I'm assuming we did not rest whatsoever. Yes.
Oh, no.
All right.
right.
No,
So
no,
that
no. God, no.
Atron will say, before we go too far, just another warning. I have almost nothing in the way of healing, and I would need 10 minutes with Chilagosh if you need anything. Okay, Darius?
It's fine.
All right.
Do we want to?
Can you walk and talk at the same time?
Yeah, you walk to the next room.
No,
and
I
then
will need to rest.
Okay.
So,
This one is another card table. Again, it looks like there was a game interrupted. There's only chips, so there's no like cash anywhere, obviously.
And
so
is there dip?
there is dip.
Oh, well, hey, eat up.
Oh wait, is it?
Except-
Is there food in here? Like that's
Oh,
the
God,
question,
no.
right?
No, there's no
Okay,
food.
because there was that whole summoning thing of food that wasn't.
That was in the
satisfying to
front. That
people.
was
Yeah, that was-
in the
okay,
main
okay.
entrance. You haven't gotten there yet.
We're gonna go in there, and like the illusion is dispelled. It's all rotten and maggoty and nasty.
I
Do you-
didn't say what the dip was.
do you want to
Yikes.
wait 10 minutes or no?
Yes, we can wait 10 minutes. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, if we're waiting, give me some of that sweet, sweet medicine check, because I'm.
You got it. Everyone,
10
10 minutes.
All right,
10
Atron
minutes.
sits down and starts talking to Chilagosh, and I'll also use familiar focus, so I'll get back up to 3 focus points.
That's not fun. You're supposed to charge in your heroes.
Not when 10 minutes will do.
In those 10 minutes, I'm going to have 15 people die.
You get
Jeez.
2d8 plus 10. I don't know why I rolled. Just wanted to roll.
I have 0 spells, and even I was ready to charge in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not true. I have 1 bard spell left. It's illusory disguise.
I have a 6th level left.
19 hit points
Nice.
for all of us who want healing right now.
I was fully healed, and by the end of 10 minutes, I will have 3 focus points again. Yay.
Okay, I guess everyone give yourselves whatever you need.
Yeah.
Yep. I know more. Yeah, I'm completely out of false life stuff, so.
Steel Scale could use it, but she's still running around the building.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey.
My plan, Stephen, by the way, is just to slowly move her around this entire building, and when I get back to the doorway everyone else went through, I'll join them.
Okay, well, we're waiting 10
Alright.
minutes, so that won't take you 10 minutes, will it?
No, I said it's going to take her like an hour to round.
Yeah.
Oh, an hour. Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everyone's scattered all over the
She'll be
place.
busy for a
so
while.
She's going to be busy.
If only I could fly, this would be so much easier.
After the 10 minutes, Atron will chant, Laglath Atlon, and is going to cast See Invisibility for themselves. So, just in case anything is invisible as we go exploring, I'll see it.
Okay.
See Invisibility. See Invisibility.
Here, open this door.
You open the door to the east, and there is a huge theater in there.
Oh, well, this is nice.
You walk in. There's a beautiful theater with a large stage, red velvet seats that are only slightly threadbare, statues and reliefs of various fey creatures, and it looks like there was a play or something being put on, as there's like discarded costumes and other items. There also is, to the south where Hap is, this area here, it looks like there's lots of goo, as if there was very large brugadashes sitting there. You can see the remnants of them.
Ew, I thought I was going to come sit in a chair, but now that I know there's goo,
No,
I definitely
goo.
don't want to.
Goo.
We don't want no goo.
There's goo. And yep, that's what you can see. And then it looks like there was a play or something. I don't know. It looks like something was going on in here. But it looks like you caught them in the middle of shenanigans. And now the shenanigans are gone. And there's no one
Look,
here.
there's a backstage. Let's see what's backstage.
There could be a backstage. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to the backstage.
Yeah, for sure.
Me first, Hap.
Oh, okay, I'll get out of the way.
Backstage storage. You see a room. It holds costumes and props for plays and instruments for musical acts. It has been thoroughly ransacked, but it looks like there's still stuff here. It's just kind of like all over the place.
Okay.
I think we have to assume that the owners are probably deceased.
Let's
Yes.
hope not.
Well, I don't think anyone who ran out was, but maybe I am wrong.
Well, anyhow, yeah, there.
Should we search this room?
I mean, yeah, you could. It's kind of a mess. Everything here looks like it's just been ransacked and like ripped to pieces. And I mean, there could be something here, you don't know, but it looks like there's lots and lots of just broken costumes. Some of the musical instruments have been smashed or bent, and it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you.
I say we do a sweep for creatures, and then if everything is fine, then we do a more in-depth search.
There's a door back here.
Yes, and on the door it says, performers only.
Oh, we're performers. We can go in.
That's true.
Yes. Context, I assume, matters, but not here. Not anymore.
You open the door. It is a dressing room. It's outfitted with couches and a vanity. Again, ransacked.
Oh, very nice.
The door to the south.
I'll do a quick detect magic ping in both of these rooms.
Detect magic ping.
Yeah. What comes up? Does anything come up on my radar?
It's been a long time since we did detect magic. I gotta remember how
You
that
want me
works.
to press the button?
Sure.
I wish it did a little radar ping. That'd be great.
Bing.
Let's see. I forgot what it goes through, but it's like
An inch of wood, a foot of dirt, or whatever, something like that.
okay. Well, in this room, in the last room, the backstage storage room, you actually did detect some magic.
Interesting.
Like way down, like under garbage. In this room, you detect nothing.
Well, I can pinpoint it to a 5-foot cube, so let's check that 5-foot cube.
All the way in the corner.
Riley, get out of the way, buddy. Okay, yeah. So what do I find over there? Looks like it's a dresser, maybe.
It is a dresser, and it has been ransacked, and it looks like there's clothes and stuff in there.
Well, let's go through it.
You go through the clothes, and buried underneath the clothes, on the bottom, you find a small case.
Oh, look at this. I wonder if I should open it. I'm gonna open it.
The case says on it, in common, Nelvin's Stage Magic.
Oh, that's funny. I'll hand it to Audron. Here, I don't know what this does, so I'm not gonna mess with it.
Alright, I will look later.
Okay, you have a small case.
I wonder if we should even be stealing that. Maybe Nelvin's alive and is going to come back to his job, and we will have stolen his stage magic.
That's up to you.
Maybe we should put it back. Should we put it back, Atron?
I think we've already pulled it out. We can always put it back after.
There we go.
Okay. You find that. What else?
Yeah, lead the way, Darius.
Still more rooms to
Alright.
go through.
After you, Darius. I will call out if I see anything from my invisibility.
All right, back to the same hallway. Open this door.
Yep, you find 2 more rooms, gambling rooms. There's dice games. One has like a wheel in it. It looks like these are all just where the gambling occurred. Looks like these are small private rooms.
Okay.
And it looks like they were all in the middle of gaming. And it stopped.
Is this the Pathfinder room here? Oh, it's roulette.
That's roulette.
I was hoping for Ghoulette.
Hey.
And then there's double doors that lead back to the main area. Remember
That's
that?
where all the food was, right?
That's where the food
Yeah,
was.
into the main area.
Into the foyer. The food is gone.
Well, that's better than the alternative.
Yep, food's all gone.
Okay, nothing else in here?
Well,
Oh, I didn't say that.
Let's
It's a
look
big
around.
room.
Look around.
There's a bar in the corner.
I searched the bar.
You search the bar. You find a couple of bottles are still there.
Nice.
Okay. Anything of note? Or
Yeah,
generic?
there's 2 very nice bottles. One is marked Forgetting, and another bottle is marked Remembering.
Oh, that's cute. Let's do a
Oh.
quick ping.
What's the ping? I don't know what that
That's detect magic.
Detect magic ping.
That's the radar.
means.
Ba-doom, ba-doom.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think they're magic.
Okay.
Interesting. They could just be really nice.
They're just nice and branded in a fun way.
Yeah.
I gotta see. Are chemical things considered magic?
I don't think they are.
Not that I'm
know.
aware of.
But yet they're written in italics.
Ooh.
So that's weird, because I don't think they are.
When prepping Pathfinder Society scenarios, we used to call skimming through the text looking for magical stuff, detecting italics.
Nice.
It's like, oh, where's the magic thing in this room? And you just like look until there's something in italics, and you're like, ah, there's the magic stuff.
Treasure.
To the point where, like, in regular sessions, people would cast detect magic and say, I detect italics.
Yeah, I don't know, because you need... That's all chemical stuff, so it's definitely worth something. I don't know if it's magical or not, but you know that these are worth something, and you need to identify them.
So we get a fuzzy ping from those.
Sure, we get a fuzzy ping. It's like, could be magic, you don't know.
So they've been searching and running around. Can I come back yet?
No.
No.
You are stuck outside with the people, because now you got to babysit them. They're like, hey, Steel Scale, tell us a story.
No, I don't think they're going to do that. And I wouldn't stop and do that anyway.
You're Steel Scale. You love an audience.
Huh? What? No, there's important things. My friends are waiting for me. I just need to make sure you're okay. You look okay to me. Go eat some food. You look scrawny. Okay, bye.
Get us some food. We need your food. Help us. Where's my food?
Hold on. And then she'll go find, like, any wildlife at all and come back with, like, a small bird and drop it off. And like, I found this pigeon here. Have fun. And she'll leave, and there's, like, a dead pigeon. Just
Where'd you
lying
find
there.
wildlife? We haven't seen wildlife in months. Even a pigeon. You know, there's no wildlife anywhere. Everything's dead.
Wait, hold on. I got this.
I think they're getting smarmy with you.
26 survival to hunt for any food whatsoever. Oh, well, then I don't have anything for them. Sorry, I don't smell anything. See ya.
We're
Bye.
starving. We're starving. Help.
That's a problem for another time.
I haven't eaten in days.
You'll be fine for another hour.
It's not a problem I can fix at this moment, so it's easier to fix it with my friends.
No, we're all hungry.
I mean, we have rations, right?
Steel Scale failed this once again.
Why
Okay,
don't we
you're
just
back.
Dip into our rations.
Jerks.
Hey man, I didn't write the module. There's no food, man. Actually, I just read a whole area with it. It's like there's literally no food anywhere. You can't even hunt for it. All right, here we go. That's why everyone goes fishing. Yeah, there's another hallway.
All right, I go up the hallway,
There's
no food. Go to these doors and start knocking and opening. More like opening, not even knocking.
What were the frog people eating?
The people.
Who knows? You don't want to know. Yeah, you find a restroom. This restroom, whoa, marble floors, gold counters. Gorgeous. Amazing. Elegant. Can't eat it though.
That's a little fancy for this backwoods casino.
Have you ever been to a casino bathroom? They always look like this. Even the crappiest casino. So there you go. That's what you find.
Nice. The other one? Is it another bathroom?
Same thing. Same bathroom.
Okay. Up here?
That is the kitchen. This large kitchen is well stocked but looks all but abandoned. An unpleasant smell of rotted food lingers in the air.
Yeah, if we open up the cabinets, is it all just rotten stuff?
You look around. All the food that was perishable, like fish and fruit, is spoiled and emits an unpleasant odor. It stinks in here, and it looks like there is nothing left that could have been eaten and preserved. The only thing left is rotten, perishable food.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think that's the last room in here. Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna walk in and do a quick ping, just in case.
There's no magic.
No magical spoons or forks or anything?
Nope.
And back out here.
Let's check on... You want to check on all those staff huts in the back and just make sure everybody's okay?
I don't know. Considering it was their personal quarters and many of them are still here, I don't think we should.
Well, I don't mean, like, we go in there and, like, detect magic, all this stuff.
Yes,
I
you
just mean,
did. Yes,
I
you,
just mean,
you
we knock on
totally
the
did.
door.
You totally was like, can we check on them and make sure they didn't leave anything valuable behind? Just in case.
I just want to make sure they're okay and that they know that the frog overlords are dead.
Yeah, we can make
Yeah.
sure everyone answers, and if there's no one in the room, we can see whose room it is. We can, I guess, take an accounting of all the residents and workers here. I'm sure they know better than we do. So.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to find someone who can answer some questions about all this.
Well, there's a huge group of people in the front waiting for you to help them.
Well,
Yeah,
we can
let's-
just go
let's-
reconvene with them.
Yes, let's go talk to them, and then we can actually
Yep.
search rooms later.
Let's talk to the people.
Oh my god, we're so hungry. Help us, please. Please, I'm starving.
All right, we're here to help.
Yeah.
Let's get you back to town where we've brought some food.
Hey, I got as many people together as I could, and there's some that want food, and a lot that really want food, and one person that wants a story. Okay.
So you find altogether about 20 people. They all look to be in really rough shape. They all look very weak, extremely malnourished, tired. They seem to be out of it, and they want to quickly pack up all their belongings,
Yep.
put everything into the wagon, and then people can ride the wagon, especially some of the weaker ones, and because some of the performers and the people who live here want to bring their stuff with them.
And maybe we can try to find some food locally and cook dinner here, and then in the morning we can go back to town. I assume many of you do not wish to stay here.
How far away is town from here? Not that far, right?
Like an hour or two or something?
I forgot. Yeah, it's like an hour or two away.
We can get them. Get them out of here now.
No,
Well, that's an hour or two for you. You have
Yes.
to bring a wagon with
Oh.
20 people.
I don't think we are in
That's-
any
that's
state
gonna
to
take,
risk
like-
that.
We
Yeah,
also
that's
shouldn't
gonna
be
take
on the
several-
road
Are
when
they-
the
are they-
Zolgath's around and I have no spells.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they very weak?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I
They're
can
all
use
very
the Earth
weak.
Ring to go back to town and get some food for these people.
if you
if
haven't
you-
used it today.
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, do
They're,
it.
they're starving. They literally haven't eaten in
You didn't
days,
use
if
it
not
this
a week.
morning?
I don't know if I did it today because we were on our way here.
I feel like you were waiting to see if you would need it. I feel like
Right.
you were.
I don't. Plus, I have technically 3, so I could just go there real fast and then walk 2 hours back.
And I'm going to dip into our bag of holding stash and pull out my 5,
I'd say you didn't use it.
rations, and I'll
Yeah.
just share all my rations.
I'll say you didn't use it. I'd say you can go back, get
Okay.
stuff, and come back here.
All right, I'll do that. I'll grab a bunch of stuff for 20 people. Tell them the situation. Brief the mayor. Brief the innkeeper.
Wait, don't go back to go to Absalon or Escadar. Don't take food
could-
from the town. They need that in the
all right,
town.
I thought would be fast. Yeah, actually, same amount of time. I could certainly do that. I'll make another run to Absalom. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Hamlin's Hots.
go to Larry's
Larry's
Lukewarms. He's
Lukewarms.
getting a lot of business. So
Yeah.
Oh, they already have everything ready for you when you show up. They
Yeah.
just it's like, you know what? It's like you come in, they're like, oh, hey, Darius, and they just like pull
There you
up
go.
everything, hand
and
it
I
over
slap
to you.
down 20 gold or whatever it is for all
Mhm,
that food.
mhm. You just got like a running tab. They just got everything
Yeah.
ready. You're becoming their best customers. They love it.
Yeah. All right, I come back with bags and bags of food.
Oh boy. People
Drinks,
are excited.
you know.
People are
water
excited.
skins.
They love you. They love the big man, the big muscle man.
That's me.
They don't know
Atron
anything
will
about
help.
you, but boy, they're happy you're here.
Atron will help cook anything that needs to be cooked or prepared.
Cooked, please.
Yeah.
They're just eating. They haven't
I mean, a
eaten
lot of what I
in weeks.
get is like fruits ready to eat, and some.
Well, I mean, Larry's prepares room temperature sandwiches
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, regular to go room
Yeah.
temperature cheeses,
sandwiches, mom, cheese,
a couple of cheese wheels,
cheese wheels.
It's a bag lunch, They got bag
Oh.
lunches.
Bag lunch. Can we eat the bags?
Yeah, go for it. Who cares?
2 hours later.
Oh, they're very happy. So everyone is in much better mood. Everyone's so excited after Darius. And you go on, you hear stories about, in fact, some of the chefs, once you bring the food in, They actually go to the kitchen and start cleaning things away.
Oh, good.
And start
Okay.
whipping up some of the food. They're actually doing a really, really good job. And after everyone like initially gorges themselves, just to get that initial boost of energy, they feel much better. And yeah, you can hear that there's been a lot going on here. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, we wait to hear them talk after they're eating some.
Yeah,
Yeah, Atron will gladly help clean in the kitchen if that's what they need help with.
Oh yeah, they definitely need help cleaning all that nasty fish. Fish went bad. That's not good. Don't want that. It's 2 hours east, by the way. That's how long it takes to get here.
Okay.
It is a wide, rutted road. But obviously getting back to town will take a while.
If I only could fly. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is there anyone that seems to step up from a leadership position or claims to be management or anything?
Oh no, the management. They figure out what happened as you were going through everything. They start to wander through the various areas trying to get things together for the trip. And it looks like they sort of snap out of it, and they go on to explain how Sinista and Palbin Carister, they were the owners of this establishment.
Yep.
And they love Fae, obviously. They're very into the Fae, and they really were, sort of enamored by them. And they summoned these rare Fae creatures called Brogadashes from the First World, and they did extensive research, and they thought that these Brogadashes would be able to conjure great feasts of food. And not only would that be able to help out the town, but even just, the casino, because, people will come here to eat, so everyone wins. Of course, it turns out that was a cruel lie, because Brogadashes actually, conjure illusionary food and have all their people starve to death. And looks like the characters realized their mistake a little too late, tried to reverse the ritual, send them back. But they were killed by the elders, those ones that you killed. And they are part of the starved staff that you killed. They that was the owners. So
nice.
Yeah, they're not around anymore. You don't have to worry about them.
I guess then
Well, what happened when we ended the ritual? What did we do?
maybe some went back.
No, you think basically severed their connection to this world, which is why they all went insane and started to attack you. They would have gone back, but it would have taken a day or two. So it's not it wasn't instant for them to go back, which is why they started to kill.
Oh, they would have
everyone.
faded out of existence.
Yeah,
over
it takes
time?
takes a day or two, so it's
I
not
see.
instant. They would have lost their ability to stay here, and then they would have started popping back in.
Huh.
So it turns out as you go through the rest of the day, more people are coming in, and some of the staff say, and you actually see some of the sort of leaders now. They're actually going to stay here, like some of the cooks and some of the staff. They're going to stay here and reopen the hall, and a vast majority of people are actually going to want to go back to town, but some of them want to stay here, and also if other people straggle in the next couple of days, they want to be here to make sure that they can take care of them, and then they still
nice.
follow up a few days later.
Well, I guess who's the new owners now?
That's a good question.
It's us.
It's not you. I guarantee that.
New headquarters.
Yes, they'll figure that out. That's a whole other
So-
thing.
In a couple months, the casino goes into probate. Several months after that, they assign an administrator, and the administrator sorts out all the documents. And
Yeah.
And
I'm not
since
worried
now
about
we're going
that.
to be here for hours, we can more thoroughly search each room for any tasty bits of treasure.
You thoroughly searched the rooms and find nothing other than what you found already.
Treasure
For
bits.
treasure under this table. It's now kindling.
I still think we need to stay the night though, so that we're fresh and ready to hit
Yes,
the road in the
definitely.
morning.
Yep, let's
All
do
right,
that.
I'll check what's in the stage case.
Oh, you learn, Lauren, as you start asking people because you don't want to steal something, that stage case, Nelvin, he left a long time ago. Actually, he used to work there,
okay.
and so this was left behind
Nice.
by him
All right.
years ago. So.
Then if we keep anything in there, we won't feel as bad.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, he actually just left it there, and they didn't even know it was there. So,
Okay, nice.
you open up the case, and inside.
I
the
was
case,
gonna ask about Nelvin. I was.
I know, that's why I said I cut you off at the pass. Let's see, hold on. Oh, you made me lose my place. You open up the case, and inside you find a thin, silvery wire. And you also find... Hold on, what the hell does he find? Okay, yes. You find a thin, silvery wire, and you also find a sheet of thin vellum studded with tiny diamonds. That's it.
Hmm.
Are either of these magical? I would check.
Yes, the thin silver wire.
Oh,
All right.
let me take a look.
Okay, go right ahead.
Yeah. Ooh, oh. All right. I'm gonna identify it with crafting. It takes me like an action. I think 3 actions actually.
What happened to your character? It's all messed up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we... Oh, I know why. Hold on.
Just roll the other one and -1.
You need 2 lures. That's why one has to be empty. What are you rolling? What are you-
Crafting.
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 Sure, you know what this is. Do you want to tell people, or are you going to keep it secret?
No, I'm gonna definitely tell them immediately.
It is a fade band.
Oh,
When you wrap it around your armor and activate it, you go invisible.
yeah. This little ring. Oh wait, I guess to you it'd be like a bracelet. So you can tell it's okay. It's called a fade band. It can turn you invisible. It's really cool. See how you like if you hold it to the light just right, it almost looks like you can see right through it. That's because it's circular and you're seeing through the center of the circle. But trust me, it turns you invisible.
Okay.
Yes, it's a talisman.
Once
Per use, and then never used again.
Hey, at least the other thing is diamonds on it. That would be nice and expensive.
Those are
That also
diamonds.
need to be identified.
You identify them. They're diamonds.
Ooh,
They are forever.
how expensive.
These are a femme's best friend.
Ah,
They are maybe 1,000 or so.
Ooh, sell it.
These are
Eat
cool.
I might hold on to it if I can use it for.
Oh,
Oh,
spells.
for a component. Yeah, sure.
oh yeah, okay. I would like to, if you find anything that would make like a really good souvenir for my hoard, that would be great. That is a reminder that is how my character works with equipment.
Yeah, Atron will look over the wire. I'm not sure who can actually use this. Have any of the 3 of you actually trained in a focused manner to make yourself good at the art of stealth? You have to be a master to use it, so...
Oh.
Well, we can throw that in the horde.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I'm
that'd be
merely
cool.
an expert.
Yeah, so...
That would have been Alhara, I think.
Yeah, she was definitely a master and stuff.
So this
Oh,
might
Hara would have
be
loved this.
something you can hold on to, still scale this
Oh,
band.
okay.
And especially since you knew about it.
I mean, wasn't that hard to figure out? It's obviously a fade band.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I have a new section on the sheet called Hoard. I just put some stuff in there
For the
now
horde.
until you
Okay.
figure out what you're going to do with it. So,
That'd be good, thank you.
does everyone rest? Relax.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Relax. Rest.
Okay.
Sleep.
Big rest.
As I said, I sort of zipped through everything, but it turns out you find out through talking to everyone, owners are dead, they're turned to mush, they were trying to help, things went horribly wrong. About 80% of the people are going to go with you, and they've been packing up, getting the wagon ready. People are getting their stuff together. Some people are going to stay here. They ask for you to obviously keep some food here so they have enough to last for a couple weeks. while other people who maybe ran into the woods will come back if they don't go back to town, and then obviously they'll clean up the place and maybe reopen it in a few weeks or something.
Love it.
Do you love it? Or are you just saying you love it?
No, I do.
I don't believe you.
It's nice they want to try and bring it back.
All right. Everyone's a little freaked out about staying here. So a lot of people try to stay in the cabins. The cabins actually can hold a fair number of people because they have bunk beds and stuff. And some of the people even just sleep on the floor. So where are you going to sleep? In the stables with the skeletons?
I might sleep in the performers only room.
Yeah, it's true. There's 2 couches there.
I was going to suggest we stay on the stage. But
That's a good idea.
Oh, that would be a good place for me to stretch out. Good idea.
There's
It's a
actually big
big-
couches in there too.
Yeah, it's a large room. There's comfortable seating. And then if there's any sort of problems, we'll be able to go in multiple directions if we need to.
Well, look who's being so...
Tactical?
Yes.
Love it.
I'm going to sleep on top of my new little pieces for my horde.
Me use int. Int good.
I hope I can
Wow,
sleep.
you're literally sleeping on the horde?
I don't have the whole thing with me. I only have the pieces I just got,
I know.
which
so
will
you're-
hopefully
you're-
be good enough.
You're literally sleeping on a piece of wire.
Yeah.
And diamonds.
You could dump out some gold pieces and sleep on that too.
Oh, that would be really comfortable.
Wow.
What?
What about copper? Will copper do?
Eh.
Silver?
Eh.
How about lead?
Ugh.
Electrum?
Oh, wait. Do you have Electrum?
Mm.
Do you have Electrum? Why'd you mention Electrum if you don't have Electrum? Give me the Electrum. No, you must have Electrum. You just said Electrum.
Oh, Darius.
Yes.
Can you bring anyone with you when you transport?
No.
No, he cannot.
What if... And you cannot bring an actual bag of holding, correct?
I cannot. I can only have regular large bags.
Alright.
He has to Santa Claus it.
Then we
Yep.
will have to wait till we get into the last tower here.
Okay. You all go to sleep. Nothing happens. That's the good news.
Yay.
The better news is...
Interesting.
See, I never say that. I always say there's good news, bad news. There's good news and there's better news.
Oh, what's the bad news? I mean, better news.
Oh, I know what it is.
The better news is you all level up.
Yay!
Yay.
Dun,
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 dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. And it turns out,
Dun, 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 dun.
level 12 to level 13 is a big freaking level because not only do a lot of your attacks go to master, which
Yep.
is pretty insane because then you
Mhm.
get +3. Not only do some of your
What?
ACs
6.
go to master. What's that? Well, it's a +3 because it's
Oh,
you get
I
a
see.
plus
Plus
two,
two more,
plus
and then
one.
one for
Right,
leveling.
right,
yeah, it's a big
yeah.
jump.
It's a big jump. And a lot of your ACs go up too. So suddenly, some of your ACs have gone up by another 2 or 3. Some of your attacks have gone up by another 2 or 3. It is a big level. And then level
Yep.
7 spells. So
Yeah.
note to other people playing Pathfinder, level 13 is the lucky level. Not the unlucky, the lucky level. So with that, you all feel strong. Everyone feels better. You wake up, everyone feels great. Everyone's much happier now. They slept well. They're no longer hungry. You guys are all level 13. You got a plan. Does anyone want to share anything about their level 13 characters? Or is it all top secret that no one can ever know about, ever?
Oh my gosh, I have to
We
share
should
right
all
now.
share, dragon, share.
All right, so when everyone wakes up, the dragon, of course, is still sleeping. Steel Scale is snoring. Her armor's off. It is in like little briefcase form in the corner, and she's laying on some, gold and I suppose silver scattered all over the stage, as well as a piece of wire. And you immediately notice it's like looking at someone and being like, "Did she get a haircut?" And then you realize her wings are about 50% bigger than they were when she went to sleep. They're like strong and kind of beefy, and they're like spread out all over the stage. You can't get out from the backstage down to like where the audience is without having to push a giant wing aside. And she got a permanent flying ability.
Mm.
She has a natural fly speed.
That's awesome.
So it's called Dragon's Flight. It's an ancestry feat. It has like feat prerequisites and stuff, but Yeah, it's you have a fly speed equal to your speed, which is so cool.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. I did a couple changes because of that. So I got this fly speed. I had an ancestry feat from way early on that is like, your wings are a little stronger. It's like a first level feat. And it's like, you can jump a little further as you flutter along. So I retrained that. And looking for it. Oh, and got a thing called Horde Hauler. So it basically is like you've moved your horde around a bunch, and so you're used to carrying it, which allows you to lift and carry more than your strength and size would indicate. So I get a skill training, which I already had, which is athletics, but I also get Hefty Hauler, which is pretty cool. And we were doing, Stephen, we were doing some calculations. So Steel Scale has a +4 strength modifier, so usually her carry weight would be 9 bulk, right? 5 plus strength. But this Hefty Hauler makes it go up by 2, which is pretty cool. And then because she's huge, it multiplies that by 4. That's 11 times 4. She can hold 44 bulk just before she even becomes encumbered. That's not even her maximum carry.
Wow.
So like a
Okay.
whale. You could go like drag a whale out of the ocean.
She could go dive bomb, get a whale, and then like swim up out and then fly around and have a whale.
Imagine how many people you could feed with a whale.
I might have to go whale hunting.
You can't grab and fly. That's what we've been told.
Oh yeah, you can't grab a whale
Oh,
and fly
jeez.
away.
I'll have to
true.
dive
You have to
underwater,
kill it.
kill
You have
the
to kill it
whale, and
first.
then
True.
drag its
It's
corpse
true.
out.
That is completely
love it.
true. You're not, yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I got. I also I had a first level inventor feat. It was the like exploding leap or something, and it was like I don't know. I never used it. It was unstable, so I couldn't use any of my other cool Gigavolt stuff, and so I didn't really use it. And I just went ahead and retrained out of that as well. And I got something super cool, which is a you know what I'm gonna make you wait for this one. Well, it'll show up soon. You'll see. It'll come into play very quickly once everyone wakes up in the morning. But it's cool. And I think those are the big things. Like I had like master attacks and expert perception and stuff, which is they're fine. They're kind of cool. I got like complete reconfiguration in inventor, so if I spend downtime to reconfigure my armor, I can just change everything about it if I want, which is cool. But it's fine.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Will be very useful too.
Anyone else?
I want to know what Darius got.
All right. So Darius, besides getting graceful mastery and master strikes, basically those unarmored defense increases to master. Proficiency for attacks is now master. I got an ancestry feat that I chose advanced general training and took numb to death.
Good one.
Prerequisites are die hard, and you have died at least once. I've died several times.
Oh my gosh.
So once a day.
You died once.
I super died once. The first time each day that you regain hit points while you are dying, you regain additional hit points equal to your level, and you neither gain the wounded condition nor increase the value of this condition.
Well, that'll come into play.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I could die once without a penalty. Haha, I'll show you, Death.
What does it do exactly? How does that work?
So if I go to dying, I'm at like dying 2, then Ataran heals me, right? I come back with, let's say, they heal me for 27 hit points. I add 13 more, and I don't gain the wounded condition, and I don't increase its value if I had it at all.
Got it.
But that's once a day. It's not like every time I die. I could basically do that
Right.
once a day.
Okay.
And
Well,
that's
see,
it. I don't
aren't you
think.
happy that you died? I think dying isn't the same as dying.
Yeah,
like,
died
getting the-
and dying.
Right, you had to
The
actually
condition and die. And I
die. Right,
did
you
die
actually
once.
died. You couldn't even get that
Yeah.
unless you dropped dead.
You're not a
Correct.
real adventurer till you've died at least once.
Right. And I think that's it. I don't think my skills really changed much other than
Yeah, and you know how you got that?
'cause I died.
Getting golem punched?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where you got it from.
Atchikek's my man now.
That's where
He hasn't
got it
talked to
from.
me in a while. Maybe he should.
Oh, he's been talking to you. You've just been keeping it quiet. Keep it on the down low.
Oh, I don't
Mhm.
know. I would not. I would want to speak to him.
Oh, well, in that case, You do speak to him when you're asleep. He goes and explains to you, I'm making you harder to kill. Here you go. And there you go. You got it.
Whatever you need. Whatever has to happen to get Alhara back.
Oh,
Whatever.
really? Well, in that case,
Yes.
I'm going to give you a whole bunch of fun things. Be on the lookout for scales and bug eyes in the near future. You don't mind that, do you? You said anything.
You're right.
What if he gives you weird mantis claws instead of hands?
As long as
Of
I can
course.
manifest
course.
them and not have them all the time.
Yes, you've seen The Fly. Well,
Oh,
that's what I'm going to do to you.
Brundle Darius. Darius Fly.
Oh boy.
Brundle Darius. You're going to turn into Mantis Darius.
That's right.
At least it rhymes.
It's true.
That's actually pretty freaking horrible. You wake up one day, your arm like just slithers off, like the skin, and underneath is
And
this
it's just a claw.
just a claw. And then he's like talking to everyone. His face falls off. And it's just like a big mantis underneath.
That movie still holds up, by the way.
Oh my god, that movie still is like top 5
Still
most disgusting
Body horror is
Oh.
still great.
That movie is nasty. I never saw The Fly 2. I heard The Fly 2 was
Fly 2 was-
way worse in terms
It
of
was also good.
disgustingness.
I was
Jeff
very
Goldblum,
surprised.
right?
Jeff
I
Goldblum
can't-
in the first one, and
Yeah.
then the red-haired kid, not kid anymore, I guess, was his son in the second one. It was very
Eric,
good. Yes.
what's his name?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah, but anyhow, yeah, that one I heard is oof. Back when horror was really horror.
Oh,
was
Stoltz.
Stoltz,
Eric
Eric Stoltz.
Back when horror was like disgusting as opposed to CGI crap.
Yeah, practical gore effects are always great.
Anyhow,
Anyway.
that's your future, Darius. Embrace it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that's it for Darius.
All right, Darius had quite an adventure. He was talking to his one true god.
Hap, would you like to go first?
Sure. So level 7 spells, but I didn't pick up any level 7 spells that are interesting in combat, but I did get one. I'm waiting on one. I'm not picking one of my level 7 spells until we get back to town, because back at town I ordered a scroll of Plane Shift, and I'm going to learn Plane Shift. For listeners who don't know, I don't think I've ever talked about this, but every time I get a new spell level, I move heal to the new spell level and make it signature, freeing up a signature spell at the previous level. I've just never had time to just leave heal somewhere and just let it stay signature, so I keep having to move it up. So I did it again here. I got heal level 7 as a signature spell, which frees up a spot in level 6 for me to take Baleful Polymorph, which is another one of my all-time favorite spells.
Nice.
In addition to that, that also freed up my level 6 signature spell to be Chain Lightning, so I can do level 7 Chain Lightnings as well. You get the Ancestry feat at 13th level, so as usual, I'm just picking every Ifrit thing that I can to really lean into the Genie heritage as much as possible. This time I took Charred Remains, so that once a day, as a free action, if I cast a fire spell that has an area of effect, for 1 minute I can make the area be difficult terrain and deal 1 fire damage for each square that a creature moves through it. I figured that might help us with some area denial if I throw out a big fireball. And then I made Nature Master. My armor class went up by 2. My unarmed armor class went proficiency increased. And oh boy, I can inflict grave wounds plus 2 damage with unarmed attacks. Woo!
Wounding.
That
Nice.
might actually help because I do have my spell where I go into like elemental form and I do unarmed attacks, so that might
Yep.
actually help.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. And if you're taking Baleful Polymorph, then I'm not going to next level, so that helps me too.
Baleful Polymorph feels like an evil genie thing to do to someone.
Yeah,
right?
I like it.
So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I gotta do that.
There's a witch feat specific about getting it. I was like, I don't know if I want this, maybe. But if you've got it, I will leave it alone, which helps me.
What's the
nice.
witch feat do? Maybe you should take it.
You basically get Baleful Polymorph, because normally it's not on the occult list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. Because it's like the classic witch turns you into a mouse, like the witches and stuff like that.
She turned me into a newt.
Yeah, stuff like that. So Otteron, similar updates. Got 7th level spells. I will save those for the actual use, but suffice to say, there is a upgrade to telekinetic projectile coming, as well as another very useful area debuff. I'm excited to use those in game. But I figured Alteron, was continuing, especially without Alhara now, their, physical training. So they've picked up fleet and toughness between a general feat retrain and a ancestry feat, because I took advanced general training, just like Darius did. I think Alteron's leaning away from the crafting and making some changes because of that, especially with Steel Scale's involvement. Alteron's really turning inward, focusing on mind and body. So hence those feat updates, as well as a little less alchemy and perhaps a bit of inner psychic occult power coming out. And I picked up that dedication, which means I have one psionic cantrip, which we'll see, I'm sure, very quickly. Other than that, it's the upgrade to armor class and saving throws and DCs and all that other stuff. The fun stuff is in the new magic at 13th level, and I'm really looking forward to using those spells. Oh, and now also a Master of Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which will be helpful for next level. For those that don't know, if you want to pick up a Archetypes Expert spellcasting, make sure you are a master in the relevant skill.
Okay. So, I believe that's everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything before you gather everyone up and get them ready?
Two things. As we're together, Autumn will say, did anyone have a bad dream last night? The very odd nightmares that we've been having?
Should we run that, Steven?
Nope.
Okay, interesting. Maybe it's specific to the town.
No bad dreams.
Steel Scale shows up to breakfast saying, "Click! Go get me that! Click! Go!" I mean, not that there's a lot for breakfast, but... "Click! Go get more kindling for the fire!" And all of a sudden, this little, full plate clad kobold comes into the room and makes a lot of noise in that armor and is just walking around kind of stiltily and weird, and is and bows to Steel Scale and then walks out of the room.
Is this your new... Did you meet someone here at the casino?
Wait, what? No, that's... Oh yeah, I finished him last night. So for a while now, I've been working on plans for a little companion, a little helper that can help me with, mundane stuff that's kind of boring. And he's just a little clockwork construct, so he doesn't mind. And at that moment, Click comes back in with a bundle of sticks and wood and leaves and stuff, and walks in and then drops it at Steel Scale's feet, and then looks up at Steel Scale, waiting for instructions. I should have been more specific.
Did you choose a kobold's form on purpose?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. There's a lot of kobolds that work with dragons. It just seemed like a natural thing to choose.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay, well, that is your choice. But it is very cute.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cute.
I know you don't have nightmares. I was just asking the others. Neither of you had nightmares, correct, Darius?
No, I'm
No.
not.
Yeah, I think it is linked to the town, which is strange because no one else seems to talk about it except us. I don't know what that means, but good to know.
I'm so dumb. I just now realized I needed to speak with animals back. Yeah. Oh well, I'll have to wait till next level.
Darius, I wanted you to take this now. And Ataran hands Darius. It's a small pouch wrapped with bits of dark red leather, and it smells, like bacon and rosemary. So it smells pretty good.
This smells delicious. Is this a snack?
No, it's actually a talisman. It will protect you from dangerous magic. So I'm giving Darius the root magic that I used to give Alhara. Atron's been holding off giving it to anybody, but for now, Darius is going to get it. So that means you get The first time you make a roll against a spell or a haunt, you will get a +2 circumstance bonus to the roll because of this root magic. I will try very hard to remind you.
Oh yeah, so it's only versus a haunt or what else?
A spell.
A spell. Well, that's great.
Yeah, it's a
That's
witch
pretty sentimental,
talisman.
too.
It's root magic. Yeah.
Huh. Does Darius recognize this as what a haunt?
It looks similar. It's different because now
right.
Atron's making it for Darius instead of Alhara.
Darius will take it gently and put it around his neck and thank you. May I hug you?
Yes, thank you for asking.
And he does so very mightily and
Well,
not in a crush you sort of way, but in a strong yet not going to crush you sort of way.
Atron packs Darius's back gently.
Well, we'll find her again. She'll have this again.
Yes, in time. I still have hers ready when I need it. I am working on better connecting with you, Hap, and Steel Scale, but it will take me time. I was focusing on new magic over the last couple weeks, which I seem to have completed with the insight of our rituals yesterday. Anyway. I hope everyone is ready to go that is leaving.
Here comes level 2 Longstrider.
And
That's cool.
let's see. Atron will chant Tamishalet and is casting Pulse Life.
Steel Scale, once outside, is going to grow to huge size, spread her mighty wings, and then flip a couple switches on her armor that make these panels on the back of her armor pop up, and they're the backs of chairs. So there's a small cushion, and then there's the back of a chair, and then there's also a little little bars on the side of it to hold on to, little oh crap bars, and there's 4 of them.
Well, I'm going to stay on the ground with the people just in case we need to react to something real quick.
Oh, come on, I had these installed for you.
They all expect you to escort them. They're not going by themselves.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
we're
gonna
coming.
escort them.
I know, but I thought you'd want to, check things out from the air. At least somebody would.
I think Atron should, with ranged abilities and special visions. I can stay on the ground with Hap.
I am happy to try. I also have spells prepared should I need to drop suddenly. So
Excellent.
it would be my pleasure, Steel Scale. Thank you.
All right. And Click will go with you too. And the little kobold climbs along and just sits in one of the seats and looks blankly.
Oh, how otherwise where does Click go when you are in a different form?
I don't know. I guess he'll walk alongside me. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Maybe I'll have to get him a cloak, and then people won't know he's clockwork.
I like it.
That's not a terrible idea. I will try to make sure Click is okay when you have to be elsewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll take about 4 hours or so to get to town with a group of 20 people and a wagon. What is the plan?
Well, no, that's the plan. We get back to town with these people and the wagon.
Well, who's
Sure.
staying with what?
Oh, I see.
Steel Scale is not going to go too far from the group, but basically do sort of flying circles around the group, scouting at a relatively low altitude just to make sure that hopefully from up there she can better see other threats.
Right.
And Hap, Darius, and Riley will stay with the group.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
Yes.
Okay. You take off, and Steel Scale knows that this area is fairly heavily wooded. So, although she is up in the air, the greatest of ease, it is still very difficult to see anything of note. She's up there and looks like there is, a forest and a trail to town. There you go. They get ready and they bring the wagon. Wagon trail, ho! Hi ho, doo 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 doo. So you start your journey. Dun 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 dun
Yay.
dun
Cool.
dun 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 dun. Journey to the east, journey to the west, going to town. lots of fun things happening soon. Oh, Steel Scale.
Yeah.
So about 2 hours in,
Okay.
You see something odd. You see that it looks like there is a barricade on the road.
Oh no.
And it looks like a whole bunch of trees have been chopped down, and it looks like there's a gigantic multi-staged barricade on the road going back to town.
Oh, interesting.
What do you do?
Atron, do you want to go take a closer look, or should we go warn the others?
We can't see any creatures. We just see a barricade.
As I said, it's heavily forested,
Yeah.
so it's
I just realized we made a mistake. Fireball has a range of 500 feet. I definitely should have been on top of the dragon.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Steel Scale. Let's see, Perception 36,
Nice.
Stealth 19. Yeah. The good news is you actually do see some dinosaurs, and they see you.
Oh.
That's a pretty good roll for stealth.
It actually is for you because you have a +1 to stealth. You
I got
rolled
a
an
+1.
18, so you actually a 19 is a good stealth for you, which is
I had a skill reroll or a skill train for free. I should have put that in stealth, I
Nope,
guess.
You did not even come close. Yeah, you actually see at the barricades. You see, looks like a couple of dinosaurs, maybe 3 or 4. It's hard to tell, but they definitely notice you, and they start to hide in the trees, so you don't get a good count before they disappear.
Yes,
Okay.
we should turn back and warn the others.
But it
It's
was
almost
definitely
guaranteed to be Zolgas.
Yep. Okay, got it.
You didn't see any Zolgaths, you just saw dinosaurs, but it also is like you're pretty far away. So
Sure, probably Zolgas. All right. Yep. She'll wheel around. Hold on, Atron. And then she's gonna wheel around with a fancy sort of wing over to reverse direction real quick, and then head back to the others and warn them of a barricade and dinosaurs ahead. Fear not, starving casino goers. Steel Scale and her amazing adventurers are here. We'll take care of those nasty dinos.
Yeah, we should have all of you stay back a couple 100 feet or something.
Oh yeah, no, definitely stay here.
We will continue ahead and get it clear.
okay, yeah. So basically, the description is that there's a road. It's a pretty rough road. There's trees on either side of the road. The road's only maybe like 15 feet wide, and maybe the area between the trees is maybe like 30, 40 feet at most. It's not completely open. And what you saw was, and the forest is kind of blighted, but it is still super thick. And it looks like you just saw literally a barricade, like trees and trunks felled in front of the road, and it's pretty significant.
Protecting the town, right?
Sure,
Sure.
protecting the town.
They're just trying to get us to stop.
That's exactly what you think.
Or they built it. I don't know.
Well, someone built it, and you're gonna find out. And then you thought you saw some dinosaurs hanging
It's
out.
a really fast turnaround and building a barricade.
They suddenly saw the dragon in the air, and they hid in the forest, and can't have a good visual of them. So anyhow, what do you do?
Steel Scale is gonna leave Click behind to protect whoever's there. So he'll have a command to protect them against any other humans that approach, or non-humans rather, that approach.
Got it.
Wait, can he do things if you don't command him?
Yeah, I mean he's a construct, but he'll take a command just like any other construct. So his job is to watch the area and make sure that this group of humans stays safe, and he protects them against any other creatures.
Okay, so it's not like animal companions where if you don't order them, they just do nothing.
I mean, they're technically a minion, but for roleplay purposes, I'm not bringing him to this combat.
Got it. So I will say that you continue to go down the road. They stay behind you, and sure enough, as you see in front of you, you see approximately, what is that? How do you ping it? 100 feet. Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, it's like 100 feet away.
Yeah, so about 100 feet away, you see a pretty impressive barricade. It's actually bigger than it's being shown on the map. It is literally like a dozen trees have been chopped down.
Wow.
And it's pretty high, too. Like, this thing is a good 20 feet tall. Like,
Oh, I see. It's not like a big structure. It's like a pile of logs.
It's literally a pile of logs.
Oh,
Got
okay, okay.
Yeah, and there's...
But like a lot of logs.
There's a lot of
of
logs.
logs.
Like, this is not like, oh, you just go around this. Like, this is actually pretty sophisticated. Like, as in, you would really have to go around this. This is not something you climb over or anything. So it's actually pretty nasty. That is what you see. And that's what you saw from the air as well. What do you do?
Steelscale wants to charge if no one tells her otherwise.
Are you going to be huge?
I mean, I'm...
Oh yeah, she's definitely huge outside.
Oh
I
my
have a
God.
number of spells I would happily use, but if they are hiding in separate places, then I do not want to catch you in them, but
I would like to use Reflection of Stone.
good choice, good choice.
Steelscale's gonna pull out her shield and use that guard where you've always got your shield raised and slowly fly. Like when we're ready to go, slowly fly forward.
I say
with-
don't fly off yet because here comes a haste on a steel scale.
Okay, cool. Awesome, thanks. But yeah, she'll keep that shield raised in exploration mode just in case, expecting an attack any moment. But she'll go first.
Okay, a minute
she'll be
goes
bait.
by. There goes haste. No, I'm kidding.
Ah!
Well, I mean, if you're going to do cast haste, like...
Well, I was gonna, cast haste and all right, go.
Yeah, I was gonna flush him out.
Yes, go for it. I will respond in kind.
Then let's
There,
advance.
so I can move. Let's see, I can. I'm flying, so I'm not gonna fall. It doesn't actually matter per round because we're not in that mode yet. But yeah, Steelscale's gonna fly up to like the north side of the road, fly along it. If she doesn't get shot by anything, she'll loop around the south side of the road.
Well, now you're above the trees.
I was hoping to fly between the trees.
That is not... Oh, stop.
Oh,
I
boy.
peek around the logs.
Darius
Stop.
jumped.
Stop. Okay, then everyone stop.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
probably like 10 to 15 feet up, sort of flying amongst the treetops.
Darius
From
moved
the
really
map, there's a lot of
far.
space.
That's true.
Sure did.
Those trees are really tall, though. But that
I
is
wanted to
fine.
peek around the logs.
That's good, even better. I'd like to be above the ground, but below the main part of the branches of the trees.
Below the ground.
No, the tall branches, like where the branches generally start.
Roll for combat!
Woo!
All right, let me describe what's happening.
It's on.
That's an awful lot of dinosaur names in this initiative.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, if you run out of range of your party healer, it's your own damn fault and you deserve to die.